Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Kuang for the A through Z series. Yes, here we are. We just played Kuang on the YouTube not too long ago. It was like, I think it was the first video I uploaded since I came back, and I titled it, The King is Back. So you could probably guess that if I chose to play Kuang for my first game, then for my first game back, that means I like him, right? I had a reason to play Kuang for no reason, I guess, you know, just because I like him. So, needless to say, we love Kuang. He's super fun. He's one of my favorite characters. I only have one loss on him. I'm like 80-1 or something. And my one loss, I literally lost because I was, hold on. I should probably buy relics and get out of the base. The only reason I even lost, which I take full accountability for, because it was my choice to make these, my choice to make these decisions. But the point is I was against someone I knew as a content creator. It was Captain Twig on ROM. And I just chose I chose to keep trying to dive his base and kill him like 1,000 times instead of just, you know, PvEing the objective like I should have. I didn't play like I normally would. I wanted to be honorable and respectful, and ended up waiting until he got a 3k pot. Hold up. Take that. I waited until he got a 3k pot online. That's how long I stalled. And even with double defense out Kuang, he had a 3k pot and a red buff, and he just killed me in like 5 autos. So but anyways, that whole long story was the only purpose of that long little story there was was to tell you guys that he's a really good character and I like him a lot. And here we are playing him for the A through Z. Oh, I could have killed him if I... maybe I still can? Yeah. I was going to say if I popped my wing shard, I could have killed him there for sure. But looks like we didn't even need to, baby. But if you watch the streams, which, by the way, I stream... Dude, this character is so loud for me right now. I need to turn down my headset. Hopefully it's not that loud for you guys. I don't think it is. It's just my headset's just turned up. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Dude, what was I saying? Wow, I remembered it for like half a second. Oh, I never got a recipe. I should have got a recipe. Dang it. Maybe that's subconsciously what I wanted to say. I need to go back and get my recipe online, baby. But, oh yeah, I was gonna say, we're against an Arachne right now, and Arachne did get a buff recently. A pretty nice buff, actually. I'm excited to do a video on her soon. That's beads. Alright, we'll let him go, do his thing. I don't really have enough mana to dive him as much as I would like to. I would love to dive him right now, and if I had mana, I would, because I have full HP and a shell, so... I'm not really worried about taking too much damage. It's more of just like I literally don't even have the mana to cast them. But yeah, anyways, this skin, this is not what I was gonna say earlier, but I lost my whole train of thought. This skin just recently came out. It's the if it looks familiar, that's because it's a recolor of the limited. I don't know if it was a tier 5 or not, to be honest, but the limited Kuang skin. I don't even know what it's called. Dragonite, I think. Yeah, Dragonite. This is the recolor. It's pretty much the same skin. It just has a red tint. Same voice pack, same effects. I'm pretty sure anyways. I don't know. But if you're interested, you can get it. It's in the Odyssey. You have to buy the whole Odyssey. Ooh. Does the 3 come up in time? Yeah, we don't let him get away there. Too easy, baby. I gotta admit, in most of my games, I'm worried about like people surrendering / you know, it not being a super competitive game. But oh, I just remember what I was gonna say earlier. Wow. But anyways, so I was gonna say earlier, if you watch the streams, which by the way I stream pretty much every single day. Sometimes it's only 2 hours, sometimes it's 4 or 5 hours, but I stream every single day around, I'd say, because I record in the mornings now, so I start my stream around like I'd say 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Anytime between then, that's usually when I stream, Eastern Standard Time, if you're interested in checking out the stream. But what I was going to say in the beginning of it, though, was that those of you who do watch my stream know that I play Kuang every day. I love Kuang. I spam him a lot. And so I know exactly what to expect when playing this character, because I play him all day long. And that, what to expect is to not really have that competitive games and just to roll people all day long, because this character is super OP, super strong, super delicious, super amazing. And also, you know, admittedly, I'd like to toot my own horn and say I'm pretty good at him, you know, but he is just a very strong character and people don't know how to deal with him. Like right now, for example, why is he letting me hit him so much? I would say the only reason he's letting me hit him with my 2 so much is because he doesn't know how much damage I do and he doesn't respect it. Yep. If people just don't respect the damage that Kuang's capable of putting out, you know, even good players, like I'll go against GM players, Masters players, and they fall to the same thing, baby. Like, yeah, most people, like I said, even the game against Captain Twig, my 1 loss, I could have won that game if I played correctly, which is entirely my fault. I chose to not play that way, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't end the game, like I didn't focus his Titan when I should have. And that was my choice, and I regret it, and I lost the game off of it. It is what it is, but the point is I have yet to really, I don't really have very many competitive games as Kuang. And that's both a flex to say, you know, I'm a pretty good player who's pretty good at Kuang, but it's more so just to say that Kuang's just a strong character, and he's not even that hard to play. So if you're interested in climbing the ranks, I would definitely recommend him. A lot of people ask me what I think currently, because it changes a lot. Hold on. What do I think is currently the best duel character? Or not best duel character, what is the most underrated duel character? As in, like, they never get banned and they're really good? And I think that Kuang is the most underrated character. Okay, see, like right there, why is he diving on me? I don't know. I'll be honest, for this video, the best thing I can do, I think, honestly, the best thing that I should do is just compile a bunch of surrenders. You know, like if I end up getting a game that's not a surrender, then, you know, we'll just play it out. Now, I might just skip into the next game in which, you know, is like a real game that lasts 20 minutes. Or I might just do like 3 or 4 surrenders in a row. I don't know, but it's the only way I can really get this video out, I feel like, is to just slam a bunch of Qs, you know? Just slam a bunch of Qs until we're there. And by the way, here, I'll show you my Kuang while we're here, and then I'll go ahead and skip right into the next game. Just to so you guys know I'm not faking it. Oh, maybe I am. Duel, yep, 76-1. Very, very good duel character. I highly recommend him. And again, gems are on sale, and you can, if you want to buy gems, and buy the Odyssey to get his skin, his new skin. It's just a recolor of this bad boy, which I don't have, by the way, which I'm sad about. But anyways, I'll go ahead and skip into the next game. Thank you guys for watching. All right, on to the second game. We got a bit of a tier demon here. What is that, like? I don't know, I didn't count it. It was like 8 stars or something. 8 star. Oh, I never even got my recipe from the first game, huh? And that's kind of sad too, because my recipe is literally in my little recommended build here that I set for myself just to buy items faster. Okay, we're against a tier, a level 160 plus tier with a platinum border and 8 stars, eh? All right, we'll respect it a little bit. We'll get the beads. Beads is just all around good versus tier, honestly. Whether you're using it offensively to, you know, to make him put you down so you can kill him, or whether you're using it defensively to just not die. Either way, it's very, very good. We're gonna do as we always do on the Kuanger, and we're going to fight as hard as we can early game. There you go, there's the beads. Now, truth be told, I probably would have ended up killing him even without the beads. But I'm really just not that worried, especially since I got, you know what, we're just gonna back. Especially since I got a start like that. I'm just not that worried about needing the beads early game, so I just went ahead and used the beads to make the kill a little bit cleaner so he doesn't end up throwing. I'm not worried about the fearless as much as I am the 2 after the fearless, because that throws you away from him a little bit. And I just want to guarantee that we get our first blood, because it's not really much of a risk anyways. We end up, we're gonna end up doing just fine without the beads more than likely. Maybe I'll eat my words, but yeah, that's the thought process there. Also, something I wanted to bring up, by the way, I don't necessarily want it to be the main topic of the video or anything, so it's fine that I haven't brought it up yet, but tier list, by the way, I don't know if I sound any different for better or for worse today or whatever, like if I sound mentally fried or anything. I did just have a 4-hour, I mean it's 3.5 hour video, but a 4-hour session of talking with Riley, aka Falcon Hawken, and another streamer and GM dual player. And the point is we did the tier list today. Now, you're not going to see the tier list today, the tier list video, you know, ranking all the dual characters. You're not going to see it today, but... Oh, he doesn't have... he doesn't have beads. He has blink. I mean, as any tier player could naturally, of course, it's a little bit troll to only go blink. Sometimes you need the beads, but you know, if you're a tier player, you're probably a Giga Chad. You know, you just don't care anyways, right? So it is what it is. But yeah, so I've been talking Smite and recording a tier list video for 4 hours, and then immediately going into this video because the grind don't stop. Not that it's that much of a grind, but the grind doesn't stop nonetheless, and so I will in fact be recording a video for today. Today being wow, what even is today, man? Let's look at my phone. It's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, so we're recording this video for the Wednesday. I don't know if the tier list video is going to come out on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but it's definitely going to be one of those three. So be looking out for that 3.5 hour video where me and a fellow GM player ranks all of the characters. A lot of people like those videos and are interested in them. So just fair warning. Maybe warning is not the right word for that, but be looking out for the tier list. Again, I don't know if it's going to be, it's in the next 3 days for sure. Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, whichever one I determine is the best day to upload it, is when the video will be coming out. He could have blinked on me there. I mean, maybe the archers were hitting him, I'm not sure. Oops. Alright, yeah, that's how it goes. Ao Kuang. There you go. Ao Kuang, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, truthfully, obviously lower ranked players feed their brains out more than higher ranked players. Duh. But like that being said, I promise you guys, you know, just take my word for it, please. If you watch the streams, you know, even GM and Masters level players, you know, they still fall, they still get destroyed by Ao Kuang when just like this on a daily basis. So that's why I say I don't even care what rank of players I go against. I don't care if they surrender. I don't care the quality of the match. I will simply be running through everyone, and I will simply be destroying everyone. That's both the flex that, you know, like I said earlier in the previous game. You know, I'm not trying to discredit myself. You know, like, I'm a pretty good player, but like, it's not just me. Ao Kuang's just busted. You know, Ao Kuang's insane, and I know it. So that gives me the confidence to play up and play aggressive. So that's what we'll be doing. Probably just going to be compiling. If this ends up being an early surrender, then even if I got a real game for the third one, I mean, I don't know, it depends, but probably just going to be a video of a bunch of people getting wrecked early game and then surrendering. And this is a decent video though, because it tells you guys, shows you guys how powerful Ao Kuang is in the early game, and it should give you guys the confidence if you're interested in playing him. It should give you guys the confidence to play just like this and to run at people and own them with Ao Kuang yourselves. Now, don't do that to me, of course. You know, don't play against me. I don't want to lose, but I definitely, if you guys are looking to rank up and get some MMR, I definitely recommend the Kuang. Very easy to play at a base level. There's still a lot of flashy stuff you can do with him, but yeah. As far as my build goes, the build varies, by the way. Sometimes I'll go Bancrofts into Typhons. Sometimes I go Bancrofts into Chronos Pendant, then Typhons. Sometimes I go defense second. There are a couple changes in the build, a little bit, but for the most part, I'd say the core 3-4 items are always the same. It's only a couple items that really change up a little bit, and sometimes it's not even like a full change, like you don't get them. Oof. It's not even a full change like that. It's more of just you get it in a different order, you know. I'm a big fan of the Chronos Pendant Ao Kuang though. Like I said, sometimes I get it more late game than others, but sometimes I get it early, sometimes I get it late, but we still get it. As you can, oh no, that's so embarrassing. Okay, easy, all a part of my plan. As you can see, I can just kind of like, because, you know, I'm a streamer at the end of the day, I'm used to doing this, but I can literally just have a conversation with you guys and just do whatever I want and talk and say what, you know, I don't have to focus on the game too much. You know why? Because I'm Ao Kuang, baby. I just press my abilities and roll it down, you know. I think I was trying to say like roll them up or roll them. Yeah, I think that's what I was going for. You just roll them, but I don't even know what rolling them means. It's just something my brain just concocted in my head. Either way, you can roll people. You can roll people with Ao Kuang if you're interested in that. He's a great roller. It's a good time rolling gods. serpents, I summon thee.
Unleash your will.
Dude, that's the second time I missed my 3 this game, I think. It's not even a hard ability to land, man. Well, yeah, if you guys are interested in a more like, I mean, I think you guys are interested, but I don't know, there are certain characters that I just love to play, and there's a lot of little interesting things about them. Would you guys be interested in like an Kuang guide? Like I did like a Hades guide, sort of like in that format, maybe a little bit differently, a little bit better, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, like just a guide, because I really feel like there is a lot of small things I could do for Kuang. And I could just play this god for like a 3-hour video, you know, and just release it, and so you guys can just study everything that I do, when I do what, you know, stuff like that. And I should have picked up that blue buff. I think I still can, actually. I was gonna back here, but dude, this play would have been 10 times better if I actually picked up the blue, because I don't really want to give him the red buff, because I would have had more mana by now if I've been regenning the whole time, obviously. Alright, he's gonna have a bit of CDR now because he's got the Transcendence stacked. Trying to conserve mana the best we can because we don't have much left. Alright, we got the red. Now our main goal is just to try to keep him off of our blue buff the best we can. I think we can just insta-kill it, aside from the fact that he has Blink. That's a little bit different. I kind of want him to use his abilities on me, if possible. I want him to switch, use his 1, there's his 2, alright. That's good for us. And we just go ahead and do that. We hit him for a little bit of heal. We use our 1 on him for a little bit of heal, and then we just back out. If he blinks on us, we're totally fine. Oh, I don't have any mana, that's the problem. Like, obviously, if I have mana there, I can kill him. I'm not worried about my HP. I have lifesteal, I have healing on the passive, you know. Not worried about dying, but I am worried about not having enough mana to even attack him. I think I'm just gonna keep my wing shard for now, though. It's actually more useful to me than a relic at the moment, because I'm also thinking about what I should get. I don't want to just buy like a horrific or something and then him go into a sprint. Would that be the end of the world? No, but it would be kind of a wasted opportunity when I could just have a wing shard or wait and see what relic he goes second, so that way I can potentially counter it depending on what it is. But like I said, it doesn't really matter whether I counter his relic or not. At the end of the day, I kind of just want to keep my my wing shard for now. Like, look at that burst damage, ladies and gentlemen. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, this character is so fun. It's so satisfying to play.
Unleash your will.
Blades, unleash your will. Does he have beads yet? He does not have beads. Once he gets in threshold, he's probably going to ult. Oh. Okay, he didn't even wait for the threshold. I think he just gave up there, I'll be honest. Like, I have a hard time believing that near the end of that fight, the things he did, like once he ulted, he gave up. Like he just started fearlessing the wave, you know, he was just pressing buttons to press buttons. I think he knew it was done for him. Is what it is what it is, baby. We're shredding this tower a little bit. I kind of want this guy to surrender, to be honest, because this game kind of sucks as far as competitiveness, which is fine as long as it's a surrender and we just move on to the next game. So I can show you more gods and more players that I'm just stomping with this character. But this guy is a well, what is it? What's the other? F7? Is that the other one? Yeah, the non-surrender button. He's an F7 warrior.
Do you have any lands?
Which is okay, that's fine, no big deal. Maybe if we get his tower and kill him one more time. A lot of people surrender the second you get Bull Demon or you get their Phoenix. Like, whenever they think their Phoenix isn't available anymore, they give up usually. Wow, he kind of owned me. Kind of owning us a little bit. Not too much ownage though, we're okay. It's like, it looks kind of bad, but we're okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like, but like I thought, that was his tower. We probably would have either got his Phoenix as well, or we would have gotten Bull Demon on the Phoenix after that kill. So, you know, expected surrender. I'll see you guys in the next game. All right, here we are on to the third game. I actually started the recording here just because I wanted to put the Masters border in the recording so I could screenshot that and potentially put it in the thumbnail for a little bit of extra clickbait, if you will. Not that it's, I don't know. How do you describe clickbait? Is clickbait lying, you know? Or, oh yeah, I should go on D&D. I was D&D because of the recording for the tier list. I had my game open to reference things and people were inviting / messaging me. We'll do this and we'll do this. I actually know River, and that's another reason why I went on D&D, in case he wants to message me, because he does watch the stream. He's been a long time supporter, a long time buddy. Well, I shouldn't say buddy. I mean, we don't know each other personally, but you know, whatever. We're buddies. It is what it is. So we're gonna go horrific, and we're gonna try. Ain't no way this guy's queuing off stream. Wow. No way. How could you? I think he just wants me to forget about his hive here, to be honest with you. He wants to unpause at a later date. New cat's going crazy. No way he spelled crazy like that. No way. Well, dude, come on, unpause. You're sitting here typing to me. Like, you're not even messing with the cats. You're just sitting there. Number 1 AMC for clickbait. Wait, are you actually the number 1? No way. No way. Alright, too easy clickbait. It's clickbait because I'm baiting you to click, but it's not a lie, though. I'm not misleading. I mean, these things are true. We'll check after to make sure he's the number 1 AMC. Why not? We kind of owned him a bit on the first wave. Doing stuff like that can be a little bit sketchy. For sure can be a little bit sketchy, but looks like he's going for the red because he knows I want that blue buff, because I am going to run out of mana. It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that easy. We're going to pull these melee minions over here so that way we can AoE all 6 of these guys pretty smoothly, no big deal. I think I'm just going to hit the big one. And then... Oh, I actually misplayed there, though. I think I missed 1 or 2 of those archers because I was too far away from them, to where when my minions killed them, I wasn't in range to get the XP, which I'm normally really good about paying attention to. I usually almost always get that XP like that. But, you know, we went kind of tiny brain there for a second. And we got no XPs. I mean, we didn't get none. I know for sure we got at least 1 and maybe a second, but I don't know for sure about the second one. Ooh, he didn't expect the little jumpy jump.
Be right back. I am the first among knights.
No! It sucks that he stopped my back like that, but to be honest, I actually probably would have been more upset if he didn't stop my back, because, like, there's no reason for him not to stop my back there. I'm lazy backing in lane. He's playing AMC, a typical backstop character. I mean, I would have actually gotten more upset about getting special privileges and not having my back stopped than vice versa. At least for the video. Like, on stream... Ooh, I gotta leave. On stream, any backstop annoys me to a certain degree, but for a video where I want it to be played how it should be played, and I want it to be as competitive as possible, I think it's good that he stopped my back there. For sure, for sure. He's going the early game build on AMC. He's not going the Transcendence or whatever, which I'd say I mostly agree with in Kuang. It's weird because I don't think AMC can win this matchup in the early or the late game, to be honest. So what should you go for, the early build or the late game build? Well, you lose both, so it's kind of tricky. But I don't know, I'd probably say trying to win early is probably your best bet. That or just literally going the late game build and then camping under your Titan and hoping he throws trying to end the game. Very possible as well. River would maybe have F6'd against me before I told him I was recording. I don't know. He's a pretty resilient player, to be honest. He's pretty strong mentally, you know. He doesn't usually tilt too bad. Or if he does tilt, he doesn't show it by like F6ing, right? I've seen him play out a lot of games. And now that he knows it's recording, he most definitely will play it out, I would imagine, anyways. Oh, and I should mention, by the way, that River is, I mean, I don't know what he is right now. We just had a reset, but River has technically obtained GM status before. So technically, he is a GM player, or at least a Masters player. But I'm pretty sure he thanked me one day for getting, he either donated and said thank you for helping him, you know, with my tips, helping him get GM or Masters. I can't remember which one it was, but the point is he's not a bronze player. So for people who want to say that he is a bronze player just because, you know, everybody I go against has to be bronze, right? He's not a bronze player, just to be clear. Bro, I'm running out of mana. That's my biggest problem right now. Honestly, like, these trades aren't looking so good for me. Kuang struggles with mana a bit in the early game, especially if you go Bancrofts first like I do. Doesn't really have much mana sustain. A little bit of mana on it, but no mana sustain. Ugh. Okay, I was about to say, if I didn't die there, that would be criminal, because that means he just missed like 6 autos in a row. That's me being greedy, honestly. Like, that's my fault. I should have never been there. But that will not stop us from winning this game, and it will not stop us from going straight into more offense and doing the same thing we were doing before. It's just now he's actually ahead of us in gold. That is so crazy how Duel works. Insane. But I'm not too worried about it, because I'm out Kuang, and I'm really confident that I'll be able to win regardless. So we got that going for us, and also it makes the game more competitive, or at least, you know, seem more competitive, I suppose. So I'm not too upset about that death. Was a little embarrassing, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes, guys. Okay, it's fine. Ow, he hits so hard. Dude, I do need some defense, huh? No, he got one of my smalls. He could stop my back with some honey action here. Looks like he's not going to. Great for me. I'd say I would start winning pretty hard again the second I get defense, probably. It's a little bit greedy to not go defense second against an AMC, especially when I just died to him, right? So he's already proven that he's capable of killing me, so pretty greedy to do what I'm doing, but at the end of the day, oof. Okay, interesting to say the least. Interesting. Dude, no wonder you're number 1, River. You know exactly how to cheese. Oh, I CC me in the cripple, and I was gonna dash over the wall. No way, man. Okay, that's okay. We gotta actually try hard now. We're getting too far behind. I refuse to lose this game. I refuse to lose this game. We're sweating. Honestly, I don't know if Midgard is better here than, say, like just a breastplate, like a normal breastplate. I'm not really sure fully which one I think is better off the top of my head. Wow, dude, he hits so hard. Who gave him a red buff and a lead, man? That had to have been somebody. It wasn't me, I know that. Alright, we're resetting here.
I favor the scale on that.
Okay, I was gonna say, did I die with my power pot? But it just hit me. I was going to back and buy a power potion, but I never actually even got the opportunity to, so. No, I did not die with the power pot, because I died way before I even got the power potion. Dude, he just bought a full pestilence! I actually can't win trades right now, I don't think. I mean, I can try. damage test a little bit here. No, I don't think, like, not with the full pestilence. And the sad part is he doesn't even have Devos done yet, so AMC is just not one of those characters you want to get behind against, especially when you're playing a melee character who inevitably has to take a lot of damage to get close to him, you know? So while I am very comfortable in this matchup, and I'm still not questioning whether we're going to win or not, I still think we have a very good shot at winning. That being said, though, we'll go this. That being said, though, this is a lot more sketchy because AMC, even if you have a good matchup into them, or even if you have this or that, at the end of the day, AMC just does a ton of damage. He does a ton of damage, so if you let him get ahead of you, with a red buff especially, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not a good situation to be in at all, even if your matchup is pretty comfortable, so. We're just trying to hit him with some stuff and then get out of here. We want to leave as soon as possible because we want to be able to back and get... First of all, there's nothing on the map really for him to do besides just come to my tower. So I want to be able to back and buy myself a red potion and try to defend the fire giant. We do not want him to get fire. We want to stop that at all costs if possible. Anyways, sometimes it's not possible. I think we can stop him though. As long as we start the fight pretty well, I'd say. Is he on Bull Demon right now? Like, no. He does have a red buff though. I don't think we should fight into the red buff right this moment. Like, he has 4 items to my 3. Like, that's a pretty insane disadvantage. Okay, I missed everything, and I'm glad he chose not to fight me, actually, because he could have won that fight pretty easily, I would say, given the fact that I kind of missed all of my abilities. I think he should have chased me there, to be honest. I don't really know why he didn't. Problem is I don't do any damage right now. That's the problem. I don't do a lot of damage because I'm not ahead. Normally, if you're ahead, you can do a lot of damage regardless of like where you are in your build. If you're super far ahead and you got a red buff, all that good stuff. But as you can see, I'm behind and don't have a red buff. So I kind of need damage. And what I mean by damage is, of course, magical power, all that good stuff, right? But I also mean I don't have any pen. Like, I don't have the Typhons yet, so. We want to play a little bit conservative here, but not too conservative. Oof, I can't go that way, I don't think. He'll be able to catch me if I go that way. I gotta go up this way. Bro, I'm telling you, things will be a lot different if I can actually get my Typhons online. Problem is I can't get my Typhons, man. I don't have enough money. Part of that is because I opted to go a power potion. Oof. Part of that is because I opted to go a power potion. Part of it is because I'm just behind. And that's the way it goes. Dude, this is such a competitive game. I did not expect this to be this close. But I mean, it's a GM player playing AMC, and I let him get an early kill. I still think this game does, I mean, obviously, this game does not go nearly this bad if I actually, like, played fully serious in the beginning and didn't troll a death. The second death was a pretty bad too, to be honest. But at least for the second death, we didn't have the problem of we were even. Like, we were ahead when we died in the beginning, and we ended up throwing. The second death, we were kind of behind. So, all right, we got some pin. Hopefully, we can do some real damage now. Hopefully, this is looking real bad for me. Not gonna lie.
I see everything.
Because now we have to fight into fire minions, which is never a good situation to be in. We do have the red buff, but only for a little while longer. Oof, okay. The misplays there for sure, but at the same time, it could have been worse.
I will surpass myself.
Could have definitely been worse. I don't really know why he's sticking around. Being a greedy little bee. He's trying to... Maybe he feels bad for me and he's trying to give me an opportunity to get back into the game. Well, that must be it. Oof. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even tell if my minions were body blocking him or his minions were body blocking me or both or what. I don't know what was happening, but that was a super competitive situation. Because if I died there, the game was over, man. Oof. Oh my goodness, dude. I trolled this game so hard. This game could have been 10 times easier than it is right now. Because I promise you, this matchup is not that hard for Kuang. Because you're supposed to get ahead early. And you're supposed to be able to run the map. And you're supposed to be the scary one, right? I'm not the scary one. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. But I am not the scary one. He's kind of the scary one.
Do you have any lances?
Unlucky, man. We did get the red buff, though. We got the red buff, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to hopefully carry us. Red buff, and we have some anti-heal for his Devo Gauntlet and a little bit of HP 5 he gets from his Hive. Admittedly, this isn't going to do much for the Hive, / we're not really that worried about the Hive, but we're still going to play around it at least a little bit. Okay, he's going straight to my Phoenix. What river? River. No way, you just tried to backdoor me. What? That is criminal. No way he just tried that, man. You know what? I respect it. Hey, I respect it. Do what you gotta do to win. Don't put the blinders on and lose to someone just because you like them or whatever, you know. Do what you gotta do to get the dub. I respect it. It sucks to play against. I hate playing against it, but you know, I understand and respect it. Now I gotta admit, spending this much gold on a relic and my nimble here is a little bit greedy. I actually probably should have just went a power potion if we're being honest here, but because I realize I'm not full build yet. I have I still have to sell the recipe, but I think these are pretty good spikes for me right now. Oh, ow. I don't know if I should fight him here, to be honest. It's kind of sketchy. Dude, I think he can get my Phoenix here. Unlucky. Oh, unlucky, we have to back up. I'm gonna troll even harder and buy a power potion here. I call it trolling because I'm not finishing my build. He's like a full item above me, but like, hey man. Going with the spikes we can get for now. Hopefully he's not like actually right here. Honestly, given the way he's been playing here recently, he might have just booked it straight. He might just go for my Titan while I'm on the red buff. Get rid of this. Start building into a rod. Oh my god, dude, my heart is pounding. I don't know. I'm not worried about losing for the YouTube video or anything like that necessarily. It's more of my precious Ao Kuang border, you know? And I talked all that smack about being able to win with Ao Kuang too, so I gotta try my best to win. The Nimble is giving me like no power, by the way.
Have any
Or no attack speed. Oh wait, no, that was the wrong stack thing I was looking at. Dude, AMC's front door potential is too good. Oh my god, dude, no way. That was such a close game. Oh, I trolled. You know, it is what it is. I deserve that L. I'm literally like a full item behind him. He has hasten sprint, he's AMC with pestilence, and he's oboing my Titan. Like, at that point, there's nothing I can do. Like, oh, that's so cringe, man. That feels so bad. That feels so bad to troll like that. Oh, I'm flabbergasted, honestly. I don't even know what to say. I am flabbergasted. I trolled too hard, man. I got to the point of the game where I think my relics are mostly fine, give or take. I didn't really get much. The horrific you have to snowball with. Oh, dude, that's so unlucky, man. That is so unlucky. I mean, I deserve to lose though. Like, I can't even. Like, a part of me doesn't even want to upload this because that's so embarrassing. Even after I talked all that crap, and I'll be uploading 2 L's onto the YouTube, man. 2 L's, not one but 2 in a row on the A through Z series. Also, I think maybe if I went, I don't know, was the Midgard good or bad? I don't know. I don't even think it was a build issue or anything like that. I truly just think AMC is one of those gods that does a billion damage. And if you let him get a lead or you let him get to a stage of the game where you can't fight him, because like right here, for example, I'm down an item. Like if I had finished Ratatouille, it'd be a lot better. And also he has the Phoenix. Like if I don't let him get the Phoenix, then he won't be able to pressure the way he did. Like the only reason I die there is because I'm forced to defend. Like he forces me to defend. I can't even full heal in my base because if I do, he'll kill my Titan with the oboe. So I mean, you know, dude, it's so embarrassing. It really is. But like, if I'm gonna be a YouTube Andy these days, I have to get used to misplaying and uploading losses sometimes because they're competitive and pretty close games. And you guys can see how I act and how what I do under pressure in situations like this. We didn't end up pulling out the dub, even though we talked so much crap. Oh my god. And it's extra embarrassing to lose because I'm on like a high tier character that is very good. He's very good. But the problem is when you're against a GM player playing AMC, and you let them have a little bit of leeway. I would say the same thing as it goes for any top tier that does a lot of damage, but the three that comes to mind, AMC, Kronos, Kali. If you troll a little bit, you give them 1-2 kills, you let them get that red buff they should have had, you let them get the Phoenix that they shouldn't have had, and they just go crazy with it. You immediately regret everything you did. So I don't know. I don't know. I need to humble myself, to be honest. I feel like I need to upload this video, for being honest, because part of me wants to just not upload it at all because it's embarrassing. Like I lost to one of my best gods and it's entirely my fault. Like it's not even like AMC is so OP. No, I could have won this game. I didn't take the early game as seriously as I should have. I didn't respect the cripple burst damage and getting killed while in the crippled and not being able to win. I didn't respect it and I lost. You know, it happens to the best of us, I guess. I need to be humbled. I need to show the YouTube audience that we can fail miserably. You know, like it happens, man. You know, it's an AMC at the end of the day. It's an AMC at the end of the day. Okay, guys. Again, I am really, really hesitant to upload to this, but I mean, there are things that you can get from that last game to help you in your gameplay. Like maybe you're going to be against an AMC and you're in a similar situation, or you realize like it helps you guys understand that even good players, even GM players on really good gods. Oh, sorry, someone's revving their engine in my driveway right now. But anyways, the point is people make mistakes, man. It happens. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video and watching. Thank you very much. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.